YouTube channel. Nikki, have you been to see Steve yet?
No. I'm a terrible friend. I know. I'm a bad friend.
It was awesome. Marcus came up there last night, and
great. He went too now?
He
I'm the only one. Damn it, Marcus.
He enjoyed some Sky vodka.
Little libations.
Yeah, it was fun. And we hung out on the patio. It was a good time.
It was a great time. Don't let him undersell it.
Were you there for the overtime win for the Panthers? We got a series in hockey.
I was not.
I was at home doing laundry watching that.
You know what? I think it was on the TV.
Nice.
It was on the TV during our time there.
Tina has impeccable taste. It was a long-ass game, so probably.
My burger was awesome.
They have good burgers.
My burger was awesome. I saw Steve's, and I was like, look, I went there like, I'm just going to try to take a chicken wrap home. Eat some little healthy. I saw Steve's burger. I'm like, no.
I know. Their burgers are amazing there, man.
But Nikki, I was there like 15 minutes, and I was just watching Steve work. He was doing his thing.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, he was doing his thing.
It's fun to watch. Yeah.
Just like I was in a little corner, and I was like, let me see if Steve knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
That's why I haven't gone to see him yet, because I know he gets self-conscious around me. He's been, doing it for years. And I want him to be like, yo, this is my thing. I don't want him to get start fumbling and spilling stuff. So now he's got his feet under him. Now I'm going to go see him.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. Now he's ready to be examined and ridiculed and critiqued.
Yeah. Well, see, I'm not gonna ridicule him or anything. I'm sure he's doing his thing. He's probably already poured more beers than I have in my life.
Well, yeah, that probably is true, because it's
you got what, 15 on tap?
List 30.
Yeah, see,
yeah,
I completely undersold.
Yeah, no, the thing is there you're gonna get a lot. I mean, I'll make margarita, I'll make mojito every once in a while, stuff like that. But for the most part, you're 95% just pouring beer.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Just making sure everybody's glass is filled.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much it. Yeah. I mean, people come to the sports bar to drink beer. Yeah. That's what they want.
So you need anything? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, most of the time it's a beer. It's a bucket of beers. Most of the time it's just a tall draft, I mean, have you had to shut somebody off yet? No.
No. They drag them all out here, y'all.
Most of the time, people, we have a limit that we can serve with certain things. I mean, you can't just keep ordering.
Yeah, just pounding away.
Bourbons, double bourbons. Hey, give me another one. Give me another one.
Let's go.
Yeah, we at some point we're like, okay, we have a chart. We have a chart we're supposed to go by. Where it's the bigger you are, the more you drink. Obviously, but that way you don't let people just get hammered. But when it comes to beer, I mean,
do you have any high alcohol ones on tap? Because when I worked at Diamonds, we had this thing called Hop Slam that was 12% alcohol, and it was just a double IPA, and we could only sell a pint of it, not one of the tall boys, a pint, and you could really we were only supposed to sell 3 of them for the whole night.
Someone say, boo!
No, thankfully there weren't a ton of craft beer drinkers when I was working there. They were there to shoot pool. But I'm just wondering, do you have any of those crazy ones where you gotta, because that's something to keep an eye on, I'm sure.
We have Kentucky Bourbon Barrel Ale.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a little higher in alcohol count,
You got that one on draft?
Yeah.
People, that's worth the price of admission. That is a really good beer.
Oh yeah, it's we have everything, and here's what I love. I'm starting to know my stuff a little bit. People come in and they're like, hey, you don't have the mango cart anymore? They're like, yeah, we kind of like that, and I'm like, well, we got this new Atrium blueberry lemon and sour, it's fantastic, you can. They were like, yeah, let me try that. I let them try it. They were like, man, this is a great recommendation. This is so good.
So you like talking shop now?
Yeah, so I can figure out okay, well, what do you like? Okay, well, then
if they tell you something close. They normally have, okay.
Yeah, I can get you something close. So that's Buffalo Wild Wings out in Middletown, man. Y'all come out there.
Yes, the patio is awesome too.
No, it's amazing.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna.
And they're open late. I mean, dude.
And they're open. That's the most important thing. They're open till 12 o'clock on weeknights.
Yeah.
12 o'clock on weeknights. And you know that's right up my alley, y'all. I'm a night owl as it is.
I know.
12 o'clock
on the weekends.
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock on the weekends.
That's nice.
Yeah, so if
that's
y'all
real nice.
Y'all are looking for a spot. Oh, Transformers. Yeah.
Really?
Transformers.
We're gonna go see it. Oh God, I'm so happy I didn't walk over that. That's excellent.
More than meets the eyes. The Transformers.
What?
Robots in disguise.
What are you talking about?
Autobots face their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons. Transformers. Y'all don't remember that?
I needed a new promo.
Why are we talking about it?
Because the new Transformers is coming out.
Boom!
And they're introducing like the Beast Wars guys.
Boom!
Okay, I'm not a Transformers guy. I didn't know.
Boom!
I was like, where are we going with Transformers? Like, what's happening here? I like the ride at Universal.
See, I don't want to hate because I haven't seen the last couple, but after Megan Fox and like Sam Witwicky, like I saw the one with Mark Wahlberg,
of course,
and that one was fun. But there was a tiny part of me that was like, how is Marky Mark just wasting Decepticons with this like super soaker rifle when like a Delta team couldn't take one out?
I just
listen. I was like, what?
I just caught back up with that one. You can't tell. Listen, Optimus Prime. Let me tell you what he did, Steve.
Okay.
Optimus Prime. Let's just say he was losing. He was losing the battle, right? Everybody's getting wasted, right? Steve, you ever watch a movie and you're like, how y'all gonna get out of this one?
Yeah.
Because y'all are done.
Yeah. So it's over. It's over.
And listen, Steve, it was so sad. Listen, the Autobots was like, I'm all out of bullets, kid.
Yeah.
They were retired. They were like, yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
They had accepted defeat, right?
Fair enough.
Then Optimus Prime said, oh man, I'm gonna go get the reinforcements, right? Optimus Prime went and got this big super dragon, like dragon thing, right?
Yeah.
Like Transformer, right?
Oh, it was like Lockjaw or whatever. Yeah. It's like it was the T-Rex one.
Yeah. Listen, this dragon wasn't happy, right?
Yeah.
and started like going at Optimus Prime, right? You want to know what he did? He punched the dragon in the jaw. Hey, and then he punched him again, Steve, and he was like choking him, like, help me save these people. And then, like he tamed, like you would imagine somebody.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And you're like, what? And now all of a sudden, Optimus Prime's coming out the sky, riding this dragon that he just trained in like 10 seconds.
Yeah, there's other like dinosaur ones, like the cavalry. Like one guy's riding like a Stegosaurus, another one. There's like air support from a pterodactyl. There's like a triceratops, just like all of it.
It was good.
Yeah.
No, it was.
I had friends that like. Here's my thing. The only thing that the reason I'm kind of checked out is because I don't know what happened to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm okay with reboots, but this is like a soft reboot.
They're pretty independent though.
Like now it's getting to that point where it's like I don't know. Like okay, is the guy from 4 movies still there?
Yeah,
like,
they had to change. They change actors all the time.
Yeah, now it's just like now they're all just reboot films.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know who's who. Like if there's any carryover or anything like that.
I gotta be honest.
That's the only reason I've kind of checked out.
Seen one of them.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the other thing.
I mean, they look good.
I got a lot of movie friends, and I would consider myself like borderline. There's a million things I need to see, but I took a film class in college, so I'm like, oh yeah, I'm like mini Roger Ebert over here. But like, I have friends that like just crap on the Transformer movies, And I get it. Like you just said, like that was ridiculous. But at the same time, the preview for that movie, like half of my friend group was like, yo, it's Optimus Prime on a mother trucking T-Rex, dude. Like 8-year-old me would have I
Bumblebee's
would
a
have
good one.
exploded.
Yeah.
Bumblebee's a good one.
And then the other half are like, man, there's no stupid plot. It's like, it's Optimus on a T-Rex. Like, that's all you need. Like, turn your brain off and just watch ridiculousness.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to see, like,
here's the
problem. Godfather
sometimes
or an Oscar winner.
Sometimes it's so good that when it gets ridiculous, you're kind of disappointed. You're like, oh, because it's like they put a lot of work in making this reasonable and rational. You're like, oh man, it's not too far fetched.
Yeah.
And then it hits one ridiculous part, and you're like
that's it. But like, I don't know why I was okay with him riding a T-Rex. I was pissed off at Mark Wahlberg basically holding the line against an army of Decepticons. Like, I thought it was disrespectful to our military because the first 3 movies, there's like entire SEAL teams that their whole job is
that's exactly what Nick was worried about.
Their whole job
is not respectful towards our military.
Is to distract the Decepticons.
That was probably first on his list.
It genuinely pissed me off a little bit. Come on, didn't that make you a little annoyed? Like, it was fun, but like, I was like, okay, he took 1 out. Okay, he took 2. And then like,
the military didn't have a chance to do anything with them.
But Mark Wahlberg with a freaking space rifle does?
He couldn't, he shouldn't have been able to hold their weapons.
That makes sense. I like the ride. The ride's cool.
Like, I'm cool with him taking 1 or 2 or even 3 of them out. But I mean, he is literally like Rambo, just like and just taking these guys out.
I woke up to Transformer chat. Nothing must be going on in U of L sports today. Time to roll over and go back. You're just getting up. You woke up to Transformer chat?
And no, there's really not anything going on. You need to know this.
No.
Got a big official visit this weekend coming up for football.
This better be the best phone call of the week. It's Freestyle Friday. Steve, please let this be a good phone call. Please let this be a good sports phone call. Please let this be a good sports phone call. Please let
Jason, Transformers.
Jason, thanks for joining us on 93.9. Fire away.
I had to get in on this. So I'm 50 years old this month, and I grew up on Transformers. And the first 3 movies with Shia LaBeouf, I felt like they were amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I hate Mark Wahlberg as Judge. He ruined the franchise. And Nick is 110% right. Thank you, Nick, because no one else has ever said that, and Mark Wahlberg is trash. Have a good weekend, boys.
I don't often have a good take. I think this was a good one. And yes, Steve, I do care about the military.
Yeah. What's wrong? That's awesome. That's awesome.
Oh,
what's wrong with Mark Wahlberg?
I like Mark Wahlberg.
I like Mark Wahlberg, but it pissed me off. You had specialized military forces that were struggling they took maybe 1 or 2 Decepticons out, and basically just their whole job was just to distract them while Bumblebee came in and blasted them. Mark Wahlberg finds himself a shiny laser gun and is and with no armor. Like, he's not a former military guy. He's a mechanic with a daughter that's unreasonably hot for being 17 and is just sitting. That's another issue with the movie. And then he's just holding the line against all these Decepticons. Not 1 or 2, all of them. And that pisses me off.
Well, he was hidden. He was kind of tucked away. What's your favorite?
Should have been vaporized.
Favorite Mark Wahlberg movie?
The Departed. I don't hate Marky Mark. I don't. And I didn't have a problem with him helping. But to catch more, he was killing more of them than Optimus.
Mark Wahlberg?
Yes. Shooter.
I don't know if I like any of his serious movies.
Okay.
You didn't like him as Dingham and The Departed? My theory on feds is like mushrooms. Feed him spit and keep him in the dark.
I've never watched it.
The Departed was too much like him in real life, so it didn't seem like acting.
That's not fair.
Yeah, no,
that's not fair.
It was okay. Put it this way: I like when they step outside of their comfort zone.
Yeah, but
and the Boston thing was
But
it was too comfortable.
some actors don't do that. Like
No, I know.
they nail it like with a good like.
That's why I
character.
just say no. I want to see your act. I want to see you convince me
Yeah,
of
I
something
like
else.
him when he's funny.
Oh, he's good. He was good in Ted. I thought he was okay in Ted.
The other guys, he was funny.
Yeah, he was funny in that one,
funny
too.
with The Rock. It was a steroid movie.
Oh God, yeah. I didn't see that one, but I know the one you're talking about. He got yoked for that movie.
Yeah.
What about what's the little football one?
Oh, I'm not watching that.
Invincible.
Why not?
Isn't that based on a true story?
Wait, why did you have so much discussion
Yeah.
for that?
Whoa. Yeah. What is this?
Where did that come from, Steve?
It's like a stupid Eagles movie. Like,
Oh, duh.
I didn't
even think of that. Yeah.
like, oh man, we took a trash man and made him a kick returner. Yeah, he was awesome.
Or would you rather watch The Replacements?
I would rather watch The Replacements because they at least did it fiction because it was that
Nikki,
stupid.
what is going on in New York?
Oh, dude, I have no
God,
idea.
Nikki.
I don't know. Steve's probably blaming the liberals, but it's probably yeah. That's what happens when you let him have a parade. Canada catches on fire. I'm sure that's his rationale.
What are we doing today?
I don't know about a parade, but I do think that air pollution is.
It's
No,
bad.
it's bad. It's really bad. And they are running at Belmont today. I think that's the last I heard. So maybe that bodes well for the Belmont Stakes tomorrow, but it's not good. Yeah. It's like apocalyptic looking stuff.
That looks disgusting
That's
up there,
terrifying.
doesn't it?
Yeah, it's really scary. It's horrifying looking. Looks like like a movie.
It looks bad. Yeah.
I did see somebody posted a thing, and they were like, "This is what American movies make Mexico look like." Somebody posted a picture, and it was like, "This is what Mexico looks like in the American movies to what Mexico actually looks like." They're like, every time you see Mexico, it's like this orange tint,
Boogie Nights.
Never saw it.
The fact that we have nothing going on is a good thing. Do you agree or disagree?
Yeah, I think it's pretty. If you want to talk about Louisville reaching out to the Wilshire kid, I don't think there's much to it, but there's.
Okay, so what do you think about the theory moving forward? Can we make this a true declarative statement?
Okay.
Nikki, we're gonna try to make this a true declarative statement from here on out. The more we know about a potential recruit, the more we know ahead of time, the less likely is
The less likely
that he's coming here.
Yeah,
Okay, let's go back over to recruits, okay?
Okay.
Which recruits we're going to go from the most known about to the unknowns? Or we can do it the other way. Which recruit did we know about the most ahead of time? Sky Clark?
No, because not really. That was just kind of rumblings, but nothing really
Okay.
was out there about Sky Clark in Louisville.
Okay, give me the recruit we knew about the most ahead of time.
Trent Flowers?
No. Because yes, in the fact of leading up to the announcement, it felt like it was Trenton, but that came out of left field, if you remember.
Okay, wait. Are we talking? I'm sorry. I think I misunderstood. Are we talking about like their game? Are we talking about their decision?
Their decision.
See, I was going with tape and stuff.
Being recruited, going from being recruited to coming here.
Because if you remember, once the news came out, it became okay.
You can see that too, right?
No.
Oh, yeah.
It's out of my view.
Yeah, there's that.
Is that Tai Chi?
Let's just say.
I'm sorry to derail the show, but boys, we gotta Tan Connection got a Tan Connection. Is all I'm saying.
Man, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna.
The Nene.
He's gonna fall.
Yep, he's about to go down.
Yeah, he's gonna fall.
About to go down.
Yeah, I've heard that certain substances
He's feeling it.
Kind of.
He could just be on life, man. That could just be.
Yeah. What if he just
Well,
got engaged? He's got U of L gear on. It's got to be something
Yeah.
good. He's wearing a U of L jacket.
See,
or he's just listening to us.
Or he's like
500 days of summer.
Look,
I'd be dancing like that if I had.
I would love it if he just stopped and walked off.
You don't see the
That's
person.
what I'm saying. Like then that's a a guy that's just some good
We're
happens.
just seeing some dancing people. Trent Flowers came out of left field.
That's a radio professional.
He's
Just
getting
picks
down.
right up where
Yeah.
you left off.
But I mean, now leading up to the announcement, it was pretty well known it was going to be Louisville.
Mhm.
But if you remember, I mean, it was just out of left field. They were like, Trenton Flowers, the Louisville thing.
And reclassing.
Yeah. I mean, that was all stuff that was like, we don't know anything about. Poor little white guy walking up right now. He's like, oh, heavens.
I hope he.
What if he just starts doing it too? Like that would make me.
This kid's walking up and you can see it on his face. He's like, oh, no, I hope this is the situation.
I don't have to go through that place. Okay, who else did we know about?
Is he still going?
Yeah. Let's see. Dennis Evans
Was
come out of
Dennis
nowhere.
Evans. Okay, less than 3 days out of nowhere type things.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Danilo. I don't even think people on the staff knew about Danilo.
Was Danilo the fastest?
Yeah.
That was the most surprising
Yeah,
one.
I mean, Emmanuel. I mean, just come out of nowhere. Caleb, but that was kind of already. That wasn't really. Curtis Williams.
So Caleb was probably the most known about.
Yeah, Curtis Williams, kind of.
I was out of nowhere.
I'm out. It's like, oh, okay, we're getting this kid.
Yeah, because it wasn't like we got him on campus.
Trey White kind of came out of nowhere. It's like word is he visited, and then it was like, okay,
Yeah, it was
It's
like
over.
he was on campus, and it was like, yeah, tomorrow, gonna commit.
yeah.
What?
And then it was no, but then you remember it was over. It was like, oh yeah, he went to UCF, went to do other things. We were like, well, I guess we lost him, and it was like, oh, we got Trey White. Nobody knew it was coming. It was like, oh, there it is. So yeah.
The longest, the most known about. So moving forward, if we start hearing names, that means somebody's just putting us on the list. A lot of times,
It makes you wonder, man, because it does.
because we
feel
saw our
like-
name on a lot of recruits.
Yeah.
And
Or Louisville does reach out. Or Louisville, because
they pulled Arkansas.
like I saw Jody say this on the boards. Reaching out just means makes a phone call.
Mhm.
That, I know we think sometimes more, but reaching out could just simply be, hey, young fella, we saw you decommitted, we just want you to know we've watched your
What are you
games
looking
and
for?
stuff. Just kind of seeing what you're looking for, Okay.
In a
All right.
program,
Yeah.
not
yeah. Well, hey,
in a-
if you want to visit or something, maybe we'll have a conversation. And then it ends at that. Cool.
so. And you remember how irritating it got to just, oh, you missed again.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. There were some people just waiting for Louisville to be announced. So that way, or
Wait
listed.
to be listed on any potential recruit.
Louisville could come out and say, we're not messing with this kid. And they would be like, this is wild today. They would be like, swing and miss.
It would be guards that Louisville didn't even recruit, and that was incompetence. Why wouldn't we go after this guy?
Yeah.
He just signed West Virginia.
Right. What in the God's name are we doing today? Is
Dude, it's on fire today.
there literally must just be drugs in the air today. And it's all races and all genders.
It's kind of
We've literally seen everything today.
it's uniting in a way. We got Jay and Silent Bob over there.
See, it must be a strong pack hitting this area of town as of late.
Good Lord.
Put that in my hand.
Yeah, okay. So what's going on, people, is we're getting a lot of passersby, a lot of people going by the window, and
One guy was just licking the window almost, man. Just like,
I mean,
get out of the way.
you haven't wanted to lick the window. It's a pretty inviting. I'll stop talking.
He is an odd dude, man. He really is. He's a weird cat, man. So there's that. Don't bring any recruits out today.
No, stay on that side of campus.
Yeah. Like, man. But yeah, I mean, no, you're right. So I mean, that might be something you kind of look at going forward, where it's like, hey, the guys you're gonna get are just gonna pop up. It's gonna be like, oh, Louisville's in with this guy now. Kind of in that vein,
or now that he's like, I mean, if he's reestablishing himself as a mega recruiter, is it going to be like that moving forward? I mean, maybe. Well,
it's like Louisville's got the I don't know how you say his name. It's like Con Noble or something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's a white kid from West Virginia or from Wisconsin. He's been killing the EYBL.
Mm-hmm.
He's a 5-star, I think, on 3. I think he's a 4-star on 247. He's he'll be here the 19th and 20th on a visit. So maybe you're right. Chance. I mean, maybe now. No, I think you got a really good chance.
Well, when you start going 5 stars, then you say, okay, these are you going to know about these guys?
Yeah,
like just to
maybe now you've established yourself back into the recruiting game some,
in the top tier recruiting game.
Yeah.
Are you going to want to hear about that more?
I mean, yeah, I like knowing that there are visits, I mean, like, I like knowing, okay, on the 19th and 20th, this kid's going to be here. He's going to be visiting. He's going to check us out. He's going to check Wisconsin and Marquette out. I think Ohio State is in on him. But we're going to get a shot, and it's like, man, I mean, that stuff is fun. That's fun to know. Like,
the anxiety part of me says,
yeah,
I like not knowing, but the sports fan says, okay, what are y'all looking at? What are you bringing on campus? Like, how are we trying to design this roster for what what we might need? I tell you what, we'll take a quick commercial break. We're rolling along. Middays Markets, maybe 939 The Ville.
You've got ants inside the house, mosquitoes outside the house, moles burrowing in your lawn, and termites eating your house from inside out. You're completely surrounded. Luckily, OPC Pest Services has a 4 seasons program that can help. OPC has been providing quality pest services since 1972. Protect your home and property and call OPC Pest Services for a free estimate at 969-9635 or visit opcpest.com. Again, that's 969-9635 or visit opcpest.com.
Hey, Card Nation, let's be honest. The real estate market in Kentucky is booming. And whether you want to buy or sell a home, now is the perfect time to do it. With interest rates at an all-time low and programs that can get you in a home for no money down. Want to learn more? It's simple. Just call Derek A. Stewart with Dream JP Pirtle. Derek is available virtually around the clock to listen, understand, and help you with all your realtor needs. So don't waste another second. Call Derek A. Stewart at 502-314-9868 today.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, I got your script.
Here we go.
Hey guys, Dr. Tisdale here. Want a possum experience for your pet? Come see me, meow. Nick, the script sucks.
I'm telling you, Doc, puns.
No.
Trust me.
No.
Yes.
No.
Fine.
How about I just say, hey guys, you love your pet and I do too. So come to Tisdale Animal Hospital. Call 502-384-3260 or request an appointment online at tisdaleanimalhospital.com.
Solid.
I can offer listeners a free first exam and a complimentary 1-month supply of flea and tick prevention.
Nice. Hate being itchy.
Also, we are one of the only veterinary hospitals in Louisville with a state-of-the-art in-house cytology machine, allowing us to test any lump or bump and get results in 2 hours or less.
Ooh, science.
Open 7 days a week, right off the Snyder in the Chamberlain Point Shopping Center.
Okay, that was better.
Told ya, Tisdale Animal Hospital.
Now that sports have officially kicked off, there's only 4 things missing from your playbook. 4 pegs. Looking for great smoked wings? 4 pegs. Looking for juicy barbecue and award-winning chili? 4 pegs. If you're just looking for some cold crab, tap, can, or bottled beer, 4 pegs. And the best part about 4 pegs is it's right around the corner at 1053 Goss Avenue in Germantown. So you better get over there fast because the word is spreading. And while you're over there, be sure to ask about their food truck and other catering services.
Does your business need an upgrade in cybersecurity? Odds are, if you're a small business, you do, because that's where criminals prey.
They know small businesses don't have the resources to prevent attacks. That's where our friends at Louisville Geek came in to help us. Not only did they upgrade our outdated computers, they made us safer from attacks.
Louisville Geek has been around for nearly 2 decades. They offer 24/7 support, and their online pricing calculator gives you transparent pricing.
Use who we use at ESPN Louisville. Louisville Geek. LouisvilleGeek.com.
Your home is your fortress, and your first line of defense is your roof. So if your roof is under attack by either Mother Nature or Father Time, you should be calling Citadel Roofing and Construction. Citadel Roofing and Construction is locally owned and operated, will provide free inspections, estimates, and of course they'll work with your insurance. Did I also mention their A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Let Citadel Roofing and Construction protect the roof that protects you by calling 502-219-7964 today.
I'm former Louisville basketball player Luke Hancock. When the NCAA tried to take away the Most Outstanding Player Award from the 2013 tournament, I got it back thanks to Morgan & Morgan. Morgan & Morgan is the personal injury firm that fights for the people, and their team treats clients like family. Morgan & Morgan changed my life, and if you've been injured in a car crash, at work, or in a slip and fall, they may be able to change yours. For a free consultation, dial pound law on your cell phone. That's pound 529, offices Louisville.
Hey, Cards fans! Do you or a loved one suffer from gout? Gout is a very painful form of arthritis that can also lead to kidney and heart disease. I bet you didn't know there's now a Gout Center of Excellence right here in Louisville. They use the most up-to-date clinical guidelines and FDA-approved treatments to get you relief fast. If you have gout, be sure to call the Gout Center of Excellence at 502-719-2472 or visit them online at ralouisville.com. And be sure to tell them Marcus sent you.
Hey, do you have someone in the sports world that you think deserves a shout out for their accomplishment? Then email the brag line and we'll brag on them for you. Just email us a brief description to brag@espnlouisville.com, and at 9:30 on Friday, we will read some of them off. The brag line is brought to you by the Gomez Insurance Agency. Get a quote from them today. That's Gomez with an S, insuranceagency.com. And don't forget to email us.
Hey, good question. Will's asking, how long have you guys been doing the show together?
People don't put much thought into the value of
Like 6 years?
a team that never stops thinking about it.
7 years. All right, yeah. Huh. What does it say? I said 6.
Kentuckiana Pump Sales, a premier Ashland pump shop, includes sump, sewage, grinder pumps, and many more to service all residential, municipal, commercial, and industrial needs. Next time you think about pumps, think Kentuckiana Pump Sales, 3303 Industrial Parkway, Jeffersonville, or visit KentuckianaPumps.com. Welcome back. It's Middays with Marcus Maven. 8150-939 is the number. 939 is the station. People, let me take 1 second, even on a beautiful day like this. Got to remind everybody that temperature control is and always will be one of the most valuable resources one could have. If you agree with that sentiment, then DFH Company is most certainly the company for you. Simply dial 968-6222. Or look them up online at dfhcompany.com. Make sure you look into the Mitsubishi Mini Split, like the one we use here at the 93.9 Studios, sometimes referred to as the Players Club. Yeah, hard to cool room in your home. 968-6222, or look them up online at dfhcompany.com.
Also, it's Friday.
Pizza Day!
Thanks to George and the Baranos team for bringing my lunch to the ESPN Louisville studios. Baranos has you covered for the big games this weekend. Your spot before and after events at the KFC Yum Center, celebrating 45 years of Louisville-style pizza. Carry out, delivery, dine-in, 14 area locations in Metro Louisville and Southern Indiana. Yeah, it's that good. Baranos Pizza. It's kind of catching up on the text line because it was froze.
Uh-huh.
So I was missing. Somebody said we could talk about aliens.
We fought an entire hour, Pops and I, about aliens.
Okay.
Check out the podcast center, ESPN Louisville.com, SoundCloud, and on iTunes.
I mean, what was
you want to waste an hour of your day?
What was it about?
Well, okay. Did you see
footage?
this? Did you see the story?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Vegas thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we were arguing about why there was no footage, no body cam footage. from the alien thing because they said, the police said, well, we can't show, it's private property. And I was saying that I was using the analogy that Furman and I came up with. If you have a little kid and he's scared about a monster in the closet, there's only so many times you could say there's no monster in the closet. Eventually, you just open the door and be like, Timmy.
Or you
And
go Major Payne.
Oh, yeah.
Is he in there?
In there, he ain't happy.
Major Payne just terminated that bad man with extreme prejudice.
I love that scene. That's such an awesome scene. So I was saying, like, just show everybody. And Pops was saying, like, well, if there's nothing to show, who cares? And I was like, so you're just like, and then we just went back and forth. I was
Sounds
saying, it
riveting.
just seems convenient. No, like we got like heated and argued and everything like that. It was
Michael.
more than just
Michael Maben Sr. For Michael Maben Sr. to have to explain to me that he had an encounter, Michael Maben Sr.
Yeah.
During a flight, said he had an encounter. When you're flying in teams, everybody had a different angle, right? So imagine you're flying a helicopter, you see a hovering orb, right? And my dad says, hey, go look, Ghost Trot, you looking at this? Ghost Trot says, yeah, I see it. Hey, Inspector, you looking at this? Yeah, I'm looking at this. So he says like four helicopters, all at different angles, looking at this thing. And then he said, thing shot off, right? Yeah. So they shot off. He said when they got back to camp, he said they just had a conversation like, listen, we can either acknowledge that we saw this, or we can just let it go. We acknowledge this as a group, we don't know what's going to happen next.
Yeah.
So
you might have seen something you weren't
supposed to see. Right. He said they just 1, 2, 3, invisible.
Yeah.
he said they basically just made a pact. Said, this is not even
it's all good.
Yeah, let's not even report this to base command.
Have you ever had an alien encounter?
No.
Not you, Nick.
Okay. Kind of like, but I think I was just kind of like in that like sleep state. Felt like I was getting like lifted off my bed sometime. And I was like, I think I'm just, no, I know. I was just probably sleepy. And, it's that like I was having that falling dream. You know what I mean? I'm sure that's what it was.
No, you know what Steve was doing. Steve was waiting on you to say anything.
Oh, it just crushed it. Now this is something that like honestly freaked me out. And I haven't told anybody this.
It's like I was asleep and they were giving me a shot. And then a couple months later I had to go back and get another one.
There it is, man.
Then I got 4 more.
I thought I was possessed, man. I had these weird dreams where like,
why did we go from aliens to possession?
Because man, like that's like I don't know how much I believe in aliens. I do.
Weird,
but man, I'm telling you, these dreams were just weird, dude.
Okay.
Like a very strange voice. And I like looked it up, was like, man, that was just a weird dream, right? And I was like, dude, that checked the box. What? I was like an encounter with a demon. I'm not saying that happened, bro. I'm just saying that freaked me out. I know I sound ridiculous.
Was the case. You're listening to Snoop Dogg before you went to bed, dude.
Yeah, relax.
There we go.
Close your
Thank you.
eyes, my son.
My eyes are closed.
Yeah, I kept hearing it.
Well, that's all right. Well,
Okay, so
explain that one.
you've had an alien encounter.
No, that one
been
was
possessed by a demon.
That was just me being sleepy. I'm pretty sure, and I'm sure that's what the other ones were too. But I just was like, man, those were weird, and they happened like.
It's not happened. Have you seen a ghost?
Nah, that one I can't. Nah, I can't say I've ever seen a
He
ghost.
thinks he's seen a ghost.
No, I haven't.
He just don't want to say it.
No,
right?
truly.
You've already pushed him.
No,
You
he
backed him
thinks
down
he has
too
seen
far.
a ghost.
No, like honest God, 100% hand on the Bible. I can't think of a time that I've seen. A ghost.
Now you want hand on the Bible. You were just possessed by a demon.
No, I wanted a hand on a Bible then too, bro. I was throwing out Hail Marys like crazy.
Are you hot or cold, Nick?
Despite what you believe, I'm on your side.
Are the Vikings going to release Dalvin Cook?
They did.
They did already?
Yeah.
Going to the Jets, baby.
Where is he going?
I don't know. Probably the Cowboys.
Lions?
Jets are the morning line favorite.
Really?
Yeah. Like I forgot what sports book
Should
it was.
be the
but
Lions.
They were like 8-5.
Wow. Okay. What were the Cowboys?
Let me see if I can pull that up right quick.
Nick belongs across the street.
Bro, 100%. Based on what I
That's
said,
pretty funny.
I should be out there. No, 100%. Dancing in front of the window,
I
too.
knew.
I
I
get
just
that.
knew when I said, "Have you had an alien encounter?" His answer was going to be yes.
Just some
I
kind of
just
way.
knew it. I was like, "Yeah,
That one didn't worry me as much as the demon dreams.
yeah."
For what it's worth, I think I won the demon dreams. It went away.
Right when
Whooped its ass.
right when you
Got
said
that dog in me.
right when you said I feel like I was getting lifted up, I knew Steve was gonna lose.
Oh, I knew he was gonna spill his coffee. Like,
Nick is gonna meet the fire in the sky aliens. He's gonna do hello boys. I'm back.
I don't know though, man. Mr. Maven might be the guy. Because listen,
You know
if
what?
aliens ever attacked us, as much as I would hate it for you, Mr. Maven is the type I could see. Like I'm just gonna fly myself into this thing. Like
He would.
I know,
He would.
legitimately. That's what I'm saying. I'm like that actually makes sense.
You know,
and I'm not saying that.
Alex.
Clear. I'm not saying that like in this entire whole universe, there's not something else out there.
oh yeah, of course.
So let me
Yeah,
be
yeah.
clear. I'm not like I didn't want people to, hey, you're like super anti. I'm like, no, I do it. And I'm also not saying I don't believe that the US has stuff we don't know about. You know,
Right.
like but it just Nick. It just I just knew Nick was like
Just the way Nick.
Oh, you teed that up, and I feel like I delivered my part. But we got Alex on the line.
Texas says I heard Arkansas reached out to what? Alex, thanks for joining us on 93.9. Fire away. Alex, you there?
I don't think Nick has you podcast.
I knew that.
Sorry.
Alex, fire away.
Hey, what's up, guys? So let me tell you guys about my alien encounter. So I had a cousin. He had a son, and he actually found this alien, and he was like hiding him from his parents and stuff. And he was just keeping around in the house. He was a little short little dude. I didn't believe any of this story. He actually told me that my cousin, his son, his alien, took the alien on a bike ride, okay? And the alien took his bike up in the air. It was crazy. He told me, I said, man, you should make a movie about this because this is insane. That was one alien encounter. There was another alien encounter that I had. So one time I went to Hawaii and I heard this story about an alien that had crashed on the island, and a little girl was like taking care of the alien.
He loved
She was
Elvis.
keeping it as a dog. It was insane. It's insane. These aliens are real, y'all. I'm telling you. And these two stories that I just told you, they sound like movies, but they're real. I'm telling you. All right. So let's see you guys later.
Alex, appreciate the call. He's making fun of Nikki.
See in a Stitch.
Oh no.
Have you ever watched Lilo and Stitch?
No.
It's fantastic. Movie.
Jalen told me I need to watch
Oh,
that.
it's great. It's great. It's got like Elvis. It's like she loves Elvis. She's from Hawaii,
Mhm.
and like she's a big Elvis fan. It's good.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Moana.
Oh, Moana and Encanto are two of the best ever.
Okay.
They're two of the goats.
I still haven't watched that.
Yeah, both of them.
Mhm.
Seriously, you need to watch them.
And I watched the Spider-Verse first. The new one.
Yeah.
I was supposed to watch it the other night.
That one looks good too.
Huh?
The Spider-Verse looks good.
It looks good. Yeah, I heard some people like it was epic.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, like people are
You can say it.
no what?
I mean,
Delegation?
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't
this is the best Spider-Man
I didn't know
ever.
You know what? It never even crossed my mind.
I know.
It never even crossed my mind.
I mean, this is just better than every
Yeah.
other one. He's
That-
more athletic.
That maybe
He's more like, yeah. It's like,
that maybe some of the people that
he don't even really have powers. He just jumps around.
he's just athletic. He's like, yeah, what do y'all need all his powers for?
cousin said it's really good.
Mm. Yeah, I didn't even.
And he hates everything. So,
what is he saying about LeBron lately? Hoping praying he retires.
Yeah, he hates everything. I mean, there's not really anything he likes. So if he's like, yeah, it was good, then it's probably awesome.
It's at least a decent chance.
Usually, I'll tell you what, he suggested forgetting Sarah Marshall to me. Speaking of Hawaii, he was like, man, this movie's great. And he was like, you got to watch it. I'm like, all right. It's probably, now I'm not saying it's my favorite movie, but it is probably number one on the, if it's on, I'll stop every time.
Okay.
Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, not that it's my favorite movie, but like, I'll watch it every time it's on.
Hey, y'all remember that BW3 is open late night?
That was Dana. He said that he said Fire in the Sky is terrible. Or not terrible, terrifying. And also said, good news, though. It's looking like maybe 64 is going to open ahead of schedule. So
it is good.
A little bit of.
It's great. It's
good to have people on the inside.
Right. Now, he's not guaranteeing it. But
Yeah.
he's saying that right now it's looking like, okay. ahead of
So have
schedule.
you ever had like a psychic reading or anything?
I haven't. I wanted to, though. My buddy had that at his wedding. Like,
You played with Ouija boards?
Never done that. Never done a Ouija board. I've wanted to, and I wanted to do. I used to mess around with I got bored